And flaming done as usual.
Yup, that's Clyde. Well, normally it doesn't look like that. Normally it looks like this.
Wow, capturing all of the robots.
all of the robots. Even its own.
Looks sick, right? Big flamethrower bot made by these two guys, Gabe and Alex Brown. And this is how Clyde burned down NHRL. First up, we got Clyde versus Choose Kindness.
2, 1.
I gotta say, I love that hat.
Robots fight.
Here we go. Choose Kindness having some mobility issues right off the gate. I see a little bit of tape maybe on the wheels. I don't know how far that's gonna go, but so far no flame from Clyde. Can we see some?
Yes, Clyde, may we please see some flame?
1 like equals 1 flame.
Yeah. Everyone in the audience, we need to clap if we want the flamethrower to come out.
This would be the... There
Here we go!
Tap.
Oh, no!
Wow!
Clyde versus Blindside.
2, 1. Fight. Robots fight.
Here we
Whoa,
go.
nice shot by Robert Walsh, keeping Clyde in the air for those 2 impacts.
Wow, fire and flames here from Clyde. A control bot that has pushed Blindside successfully up against the rail.
Cooking him right into that corner. Nowhere to go for Blindside. Blindside able to get off the corner there and coming back to push straight up against Clyde, but that flame is just baking right into those internal components on Blindside. This is not the place Robert Walsh wants to be.
Wow. Let's see if that weapon comes back. It has. Blindside's weapon is back up, popping Clyde in the air. But Clyde, this big control bot, able to capture Blindside and blast it with fire. You have to wonder if that belt is strong enough to survive the full 3 minutes on Blindside.
Lingering flame staying beside on Blindside. That is not good. That looks like it's on the drivetrain on the left side of the bot.
I thought that might be a weapon belt. Now this is going to be a very hot robot when it comes out. 1:45.
Tap
Robert
out.
tapping out.
Clyde versus Rhino.
Number 1 seed, and it is facing against the number 247 seed in Rhino.
Clyde always puts a smile on my face. Look at those flames.
Fantastic fire and flames. We've seen multiple robots melted here at the hands of Clyde today, and they have captured Rhino, and they are blasting Rhino with fire.
Listen to the sound of Rhino's weapon as it grinds against the frame of Clyde. It was sending pieces flying through the air.
Now, Gabe Brown, the driver of Clyde, the builder of Clyde, is so good about capturing his opponents, really getting them stuck on these forks and blasting them with fire. Something is on fire inside of Rhino.
That frame was not melted when we started this fight, and it's not supposed to look like that. These beetle weights, this is a 3-pound fight. We're coming down from 30.
Clyde versus Spartan.
Better than it melting your plastic, Adam.
I really like Clyde. These flames never cease to put a smile on my face.
Now Johnny Sumpas successfully avoiding the box rush, spinning up completely. He has to really turn on the gas here early in this fight and avoid getting captured like that.
Clyde is turning on the gas right now. What a pin. This is what Clyde does. Pins you and flames you for the full 10 seconds before backing off and coming in again. A little bit of remnant flames there on Spartan after that first pass. Still seems to be working fine. Unable to get free. Clyde chasing them down.
Clyde is such a wide bot. It really cuts off a huge amount of space here in this 8x8 box.
Very large robot, ironically made of 3D printed plastic itself to get so large. Very lightweight design, very strong, and it's hard to get around something so big.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see Clyde is blasting that reflective tape off of its own body. And you know what? The plastic only needs to really stay intact for 3 minutes and 10 seconds here. Another good pin here up against the house bot.
Clyde mentioning earlier, yeah, they're actually melting themselves at this event because they've made the flame so powerful versus previous events.
Now, it is considerably more quiet in the box, and it seems that the weapon on Spartan has gone down.
These flamethrowers are real weapons. A lot of people like to think, you know, flames don't really damage these combat robots, but they do. At this small class, you can see it actually burning and melting the plastic on Spartan, but it can also overheat components. It seems like Spartan is able to come back. Maybe the temperature is throttled back down, but these electronics all have temperature protection built in. If they overheat, they'll shut down.
Yeah, you can see, oh, look, it's firing back up. Really, Johnny is hoping to rip off more parts from Clyde.
And Clyde has lost a side here. Pieces are coming out of Clyde, I think.
This is a great opportunity to do this because Clyde's body is very soft and malleable here at this point.
Clyde is winning the control battle here, but they have to be careful. There's 45 seconds left, and they could get KO'd if Spartan's weapon can get up to speed.
Wow, look at that. That is a tire on fire here for Spartan. That weapon is still running, but the body looks very tired on Spartan.
Spartan has a lot of metal on it, so Clyde unable to get as much melting and flaming done as usual. We are seeing some flames still on Spartan, though. But this is Clyde's closest fight today that I've seen. It's really getting torn apart at this point.
With 10 seconds left here in this fight, both of these robots have escaped the countout. This one will be going to the judges.
Spartan really coming back to life here, leaving a good impression at the end of this fight as it goes to the judges. Clyde looks like it's down away.
And finally, Clyde versus Red Panda.
Doesn't really do much because they don't need to spin up.
Sure.
So we'll see.
Robots fight.
Oh, they went for the box rush and right into a pile of flame.
Wow, into the gaping maw here of Clyde and that very, very powerful flamethrower.
The two smaller robots battling each other in the background. Of course, damage to smaller robots still counts a lot in the judge's decision, so that could come into play here.
Now Clyde is a destructive control bot here. He really wants to capture his opponent with these very long forks here and the wide body and just blast Red Panda with flames. Doing so here in Red Panda's original corner.
That is Clyde's game, going for the pin and then letting the flames sit there for the full 10 seconds.
Wow,
Whoa,
capturing both the mini bots and the main bots. Fantastic. And tipping Red Panda up against the rail, blasting it with fire. A good, clean 10-second pin.
Now, the house robot does work in this arena. We're in the 3-pound smaller arena, so we will see an unstick attempted here. Clyde now melting the smaller half of Red Panda and the cameras.
Yeah, these iPhone cameras here that are in the corner.
And it looks like it overheated.
Wow, fantastic. Now, it sounds very quiet in the box. I don't think that Red Panda's weapon is running.
Yes, I'm not hearing that hum of the spinner. Now, that heat can do a lot of things to a robot. It can melt a belt. It can overheat a controller or a motor and initiate a thermal shutdown. Or it can just seize all of your rotational components by heating them up so much that they stop spinning. And I'm getting confirmation that it can also kill an iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. You know, kids, don't throw iPhones into fires, okay? That's, wow, capturing all of the robots. all of them.
Even its
Wow.
own.
Incredible 60 seconds left here.
I think the heat tape is on fire on the floor there.
Wow, that is a real testament to how powerful this flamethrower is.
Another pin, another flame. This is Clyde's fight.
Wow, and that robot is fully engulfed in
And a
flames.
tap out is going to decide the fight.
Wow, look at this. Gabe Brown celebrating.
Now.
Gabe Brown, WPI, Clyde, one last thing, here's your dumpster!